What's going on, guys? So today we are looking at the BATTLBOX Black. So I heard about this probably 2 months ago, maybe even 3 months ago. I had a couple people send me messages on Instagram. I guess they posted something on there or it was on the website already about this BATTLBOX Black. And it was like a super premium high-end version of a BATTLBOX, right? Extremely limited. In fact, they sold out like immediately. As soon as they were released, they were sold out. It was a $700 box that was supposed to be all premium stuff. If you go to the website right now, obviously it shows that it's sold out. It shows everything that's in it. This was not a surprise box. The people who bought this, I believe, knew what was going to be in the box. It was presented on the website. It was just this premium, package of gear. This took me a while to get a hold of. I wanted to get one just to do a video on it, just to show you guys what it came with, and just talk about it a little bit, my opinions on it. So the actual box is this crate, all right? It comes with a regular box separately because it has the packaging for the gear that's in here because it's presented differently, all right? You still get all the packaging in case you wanted to, resell it or, who knows, store it with the original packaging. So, BATTLBOX Black. If you go to the website, even though it's sold out, they have a little thing there you have to qualify. So I mean, like, you just purchase it. There's a couple very basic questions you can submit to them, so if they get more of them in the future, you have the option of buying one. So let's see what $700 BATTLBOX gets you. So we have this nice like wood crate that's all gray. All right, so we open up the crate, and we have some bubble wrap here. Let's move that. All right, we're greeted with a leather strip here, with a leather mat, and a bunch of gear. So this leather mat you can obviously use, if you want to keep all your stuff on there, on your dresser or something like that. It does have a nice, pebbled texture to it, and it's fairly thick as well. So that's definitely reusable. All right, let's put that off to the side. And the presentation is awesome. I mean, obviously everything is all here presented to you, as opposed to, again, the traditional box where you're going to open up and it has all the packaging, go through to get all the stuff. It's nice that they did this and presented it in a different fashion. So, the very first thing, and by the way, I did already open this and look at this, okay? And by the way, I didn't buy this. I don't know if I said that at the beginning. Like I said, I had a hard time actually obtaining one of these just for this video. But I did not purchase this, just to throw that out there. This card here, all right, that's right in the middle, this is a metal business card, and I'm not going to show what's on the back because it's for people who pay the money for this. But I can tell you that there's a special email for premium members, okay? So it's kind of like a different hotline, a different way of contact if you're one of the premium people who had purchased this box. The other exclusive thing that's in here is this coin, which is leather on the front. Okay, obviously BATTLBOX logo. You can see it says it's a 2020 inaugural coin. So here's a close-up of that. I don't know the exact purpose of this other than maybe something similar to a challenge coin. It's just one of those things that's just, very cool for the BATTLBOX enthusiasts. And obviously the only way to obtain one would be through this box. So there's that. All right, put that back. And let's get into the gear. So starting from the top left, we have a flashlight. This is from MecArmy. Okay. Now, I'm not familiar with this particular flashlight. It says it's a SGN3, if I can see that properly through the viewfinder here. All right. Hold it down. Maybe there's a couple modes, which there is. We have a blue LED. Let's do this. All right. Red. So we have red LED, white, and then blue. Doesn't look like there's a different mode for the white. You're just basically cycling through those three modes. That's kind of cool. It's definitely different, for sure. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Looks like there is a high and a low. High. I don't know if there's three modes there. Medium, low, high. All right, so there is three modes. Medium, low, and high. And then you have the individual red or blue LED. All right, that also has a pocket clip, it looks like. If I can dig it out there. Okay, if you didn't want to carry this clip to something, that's an option. Although I think this flat style is much better suited for like a key ring or something. Put on your keys. I think that'd be pretty cool. Okay, then we have a pen. This is a titanium pen. Also, I believe, from MecArmy. All right, so titanium body. Unscrew the cap. In the back here, we have a carbide tip here for, you know, breaking out windows or self-defense, what have you. All right, there's a little O-ring there. You can screw this onto the back. So when you're using the pen, you're not going to lose the cap. Very cool, skeletonized titanium pen. Very tactical. All right, so we got a flashlight and a pen so far. Over here, I'm gonna skip over. We have a nice watch. I'm gonna be very careful here. Okay, this is a G-Shock model, and I am a huge fan of G-Shock. I wear them on and off. You guys know my preferred watch, of course, is the Pilot's watch from Microtech, but I do have a couple of the cheaper, lower ends G-Shocks. This one is more expensive. I did briefly look at some of these prices here just to get an overall feel, because it's a $700 box. I wanted to see what kind of value you're actually getting in it. You are getting more than $700 worth of gear here, but the ratio is closer. Like, for example, the regular Pro Plus boxes, you know, if you're paying $150 for a box and you're getting $200 or $250 worth of gear, that's different than this, where you're paying $700 for all the gear and you're getting about $750 worth of stuff, you know, but you're definitely getting more value than you're paying for. In this particular case, because it's not a surprise, it's, you know, something that someone would specifically want. Like, hey, I want this group of gear. And then down here, all right, kind of hidden, you guys don't have that angle, but we have a Benchmade Bailout, okay, which obviously is the bigger brother to the Bug Out. The Bug Out was released by Benchmade. It was immensely popular. They came out with this version, the Bailout. So the Benchmade Bailout is a really nice addition. Like I said, very lightweight, extremely usable. The 3V is an awesome steel. All right, if you happen to like the Tanto blade shape, you would of course love this knife. All right, so let's slip that back in the box here, just like so. So that is the BATTLBOX Black, okay? Obviously I didn't test any of this gear, I'm not using any of this gear. I just wanted to show this for the people who are curious, because I did mention way back when I first heard it about it, and like I said, it was very hard to actually obtain one just to make this video. Overall, there's definitely more value than you're paying. I did very quickly try to price these things individually. We know, like, for example, the knife, right? The Bailout, because obviously knives are my biggest passion of all the gear and stuff that's in this box. This sells pretty consistently for $150, okay? Now they're suggesting it's a $175 knife because they're going by retail. And that's the thing, when they give you the value or the price of these items in battle boxes, it goes by the full suggested retail price. The reason for that is because that's kind of the most you're gonna pay for it. You can't really quote a price. In other words, let's say this knife, right? The knife is supposed to be $175. If you bought it directly from Benchmade, that's what it would cost, right? But if you go somewhere else, it might be $175, it might be $150, maybe in the future it'll be $140, $165. So you have inconsistencies on what a knife or a specific product may actually sell for. So that's why they always go by the manufacturer's suggested retail price. It's usually not that expensive. But in this particular case, if you bought everything here individually, it would cost more than $700 for sure. It'd be closer to $800 with shipping. So essentially, if you looked at this online and you heard about it, you thought it was really cool, you have basically an instant EDC with the addition of, you know, a night vision monocular. You're not going to carry that for EDC, but you have a nice flashlight, a nice titanium pen, a nice knife, and a nice watch, right? You do get the exclusive, you know, contact business card. You do get the exclusive coin. All right, if that means something to you, that's the only way you can get these things. But there is more value in here than you would actually, you know, have to pay if you wanted this stuff individually. So, you know, just like all the other boxes, it is worth it. I use quotes there because obviously this is going to appeal to a very small amount of people. If you're really into the BATTLBOX gear, this would appeal to you. Now, on a personal level, I think it's very cool. Obviously the knife I totally dig. The watch is awesome. I do very much value some higher end watches. The little VIP card thing, I mean, for me it doesn't seem like it has much use other than the information. If you want to feel cool and stick it in your wallet, if someone's talking about BATTLBOX stuff, obviously you have I guess an edge up on that. The coin, again, for me doesn't have any specific purpose, you know. I mean, it's too small to be a coaster, if it was bigger, you could use it as a coaster. I think that'd be pretty cool. I like coasters. But it's also a little large to be kind of a challenge coin as well. I'm sure for some people it has a purpose. For me, it doesn't really have a purpose. The pen is absolutely awesome. I really love the pen. And the flashlight's cool, but it's not a flashlight that I specifically would probably pick out. The red and blue feature, again, kind of cool, but just something that I don't have a need for. The Night Scope Monocular is awesome. I actually have one. I bought a Night Scope Monocular many years ago. I think I got it from Optics Planet, and I love it. I play with it all the time. I've been able to see different animals moving around at night when I go visit my parents and stuff, or from out in the woods. It's really, really fun. It's a cool thing. This one seems to be a much better quality version. The one that I have was fairly inexpensive. I want to say back then it was probably like $150 or something, maybe $100. I don't really remember. It's also physically smaller. But yeah, I mean, overall, I like the gear and stuff. It's just this exact setup, I wouldn't choose. You know, if I had $700 on gear, I would piece it out and do other things. I'd buy, some different knives. In other words, focus more on knives rather than just a little variety of stuff. It's certainly cool, and like I said, it's going to appeal to a smaller number of people than the regular old BATTLBOX. So that's pretty much it. And again, of course, the leather little wrap here could be functional, as a little cover or something like that to put your stuff on. Maybe your regular EDC, you can throw in a dresser or something. So that is the BATTLBOX Black. I want to put this off to the side here for a second because I want to show you what else came with this. Like I said, it's all the packaging. All right, so you can see maybe specific models here, model numbers and such. All right, so this is in a larger cardboard box. You open it up and you're presented with the crate, and under the crate you have this. Okay, so this has the packaging for all this stuff. All right, so the original Benchmade box. All right, we have the pen. You can see it's a TPX 33 if you guys want to look it up or something. Again, that is still MecArmy. All right, here's our box for the G-Shock. All right, so I don't think there's a model on there. The tag might have had a model number. Here's a case for it. All right. Nice and careful with that. We got our paperwork. All right, and then a presentation thing. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna bring the watch out again for a second because I want to get that model for you guys so you can look it up if you wanted to. All right, so here's the watch again. So Casio GG 1000-1A8. All right, and then of course here is the model for the night vision scope. All right, it's a Bushnell Equinox Z2. All right, so let's see. Has sound recording, image capture, video recording. Actually, I didn't know that. I didn't look at this box, and I didn't look up this specific model or anything, other than just checking out the price. I did not know that. The night vision monocular that I have is just for viewing. The fact that this has a camera built in is actually pretty cool. All right, it has a Wi-Fi app as well. All right, daytime color. All right, so this definitely has some more features that I'm used to. So that'd be pretty interesting for the people who picked one up. There's some specs on it as well. So anyway, that is the BATTLBOX Black. I really wanted to get a hold of one of these to make a video just for the curiosity, because when I first heard about it, like, oh, BATTLBOX is going to do a premium, all high-end gear box for $700. I'm like, what is going to be in it? I got to know. I have to know what's in it. So, and now we all know what is in the BATTLBOX Black. So if you do have interest in this particular box, like I said, you can go to the website, you can put in a request to see if you qualify. I'm assuming you just answer those couple of questions and someone from the company reads it, and I guess if you're serious, I don't know. I don't really know how it works, to be honest. But like I said, they're currently sold out anyway. It's just if they can put more together in the future, or if they find backstock or something, I suppose they may or may not be available, down the road. I also have to assume now that they did this BATTLBOX Black, and I don't know this for sure, this is just an assumption based on nothing except for my opinion, but I feel like they're going to do something similar to this in the future. Maybe we'll see a BATTLBOX Gold, BATTLBOX Silver, maybe BATTLBOX Black Part 2 or something. Obviously they sold out very quickly, so it was a very successful venture and idea. So I just have to assume they're going to do something like this again in the future. So we'll see. But anyway, there should be another BATTLBOX for the month on the way. So if you have no interest in the BATTLBOX Black and just want to see what the new month's BATTLBOX is, that should be coming soon. And I'll do a video when that arrives. So that's it for now. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.